What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. We got some Pusha T featuring Chris Brown, Sweet Serenade. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. All the OG members, what's good with you? So, honestly, I do not know what to expect because the Serenade featuring Chris Brown. But they could get into some thug shit. You know what I mean? So I do not know. I don't know if this is gonna be an actual girl song. I don't know if I've heard a lady song for Pusha T. Like, if there is, let me know in the comments. But I don't know what to expect. So, the clips roll out, everything is going on. It's cool that he's still putting out his solo stuff too. So I really don't know what to expect.
Come on, let's toast to champagne. This one's for the life. Did everything it could to be here for the night. Man, it feels good. Everything is right. Energy is strong enough to brighten city lights. My whole team winning. No vision, no quit. I'd rather say I did than let them busters say I didn't. Let them talk about it, man. I'm already living. I risk my life to try every day to go and get it.
Came from the bottom, no one said it would be fair. Now I'm on this money, lounging like it's a beach chair. Papa don't preach, all we do is just reach here. Raise round, we just happy to be here. Spot them, got them, let your soul pay your dues. While my
Yo, geez Louise. That's why I was just like, I don't know where this direction is gonna go, but it's actually pretty dope to have this type of collaboration and just having this in honestly like Pusha T's, discography and songs in general. The Chris Brown, it's a really cool chorus, isn't my favorite, Chris Brown chorus, like, no, but I could get as far as that particular type of energy, it almost gives me not exactly like the DMX Cisco combination, but more of the 8 Ball and MJG and Lloyd combination. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I was just all like, Sweet Serenade, like, how is this gonna go? You know what I mean? But it's dope, it's dope.
doing magic, voodoo, Moulin Rouge, that's a tactic that they use. Then them dry. Before you know it, her Q7 is buzzing by. The queen pin to the kingpin redeems him. The boat comes, the drums, my team wins. This the life that we made. In the dark like a sweet serenade.
Come on, let's toast to champagne. This one's for the life. Did everything it could to be here for the night. Man, it feels good. Everything is right. Energy is strong enough to brighten city lights. My whole team winning. No vision.
You know what's crazy?
I'd rather say I did than let them bust.
I can see my bad to pause it at this particular moment. I could see this being like like something to be played in Miami or just some, it's funny because it's just all like it paints this picture that I don't think that I need to associate it with Pusha T, versus it being just the particular narrative persona. And I can see that persona because we've had depictions of it, whether it be the mobster, the drug kingpin, even just the lines that he was saying, it's almost like this song that you would hear maybe made for Bonnie and Clyde, or just something of the sort. Like I think of, like I said, some of these mobster movies, some of these drug movies, and so when he's saying these particular verses, I can see the picture that he's painting because we've seen this, and it's in pop culture and hip hop culture in different ways like that. So I just picture if they was on a boat, somewhere like a drug dealer or something like that, they would be playing this song. They would probably think this is a super vibe.
Say I didn't let them talk about it, man. I'm already living. I risk my life to try every day to go and get it.
Supreme ballers, all my got SBs, triple doubles, both wrist and neck freeze. Triple doubles, 2 and squeeze. Triple doubles, 2 and check please. Woo! They love me on my Ric Flair. Woo! In that phantom like I'm Blair Witch. Woo! Who are you to be compared with?
Yo, in that phantom like I'm Blair Witch, yo. That is really. It's like the reason why I laugh. There's several reasons why I laugh because it's of course the obvious ghost and reference. If you've seen Blair Witch, then you know. If you haven't, you probably missed out on a really interesting like time in culture. To me, one of the scariest movies that I've seen was Blair Witch 2, and not for any of the surface level stuff. It scared me because if you've seen it, then you know. If you haven't, then spoiler alert. It scares me because characters did some things and had zero idea that they did it. And they watch it back, and we're watching it back, and it's just all like, wait, what? That's my fear, to do some crazy shit like that and not like, that's why, again, it's one of my top scariest movies due to that. Like all the like it's the like nah. Like it, to me, that's different than a blackout. You know, like. Yeah, nah, that was crazy. But even just the original Blair Witch, the ghost story, everything like that, the Fatso, the Blair Witch, he always has like these really crazy bars that it's just all like, oh, that was dope.
That you bled with, caught cases, ran base and rode aces, lick or left bodies with no traces. Yeah,
Jeez.
This the life that we made. In the dark like a sweet serenade.
And Scarface is what I was thinking of, and I saw you had the Scarface shirt.
Man, it feels good. Everything is right. Energy is strong enough to brighten city lights. My whole team winning, no vision or quit. I'd rather say I did than let them busters say I didn't. Let them talk about it, man. I'm already living. I risk my life to try every day to go and get it.
Yeah. Look. My Ouija board don't ever lie to me. The best rapper living, I know who's alive to me. Yeah, the competition's all but died to me. Rah, I make these cause hide from me. This Sergio Tashini life we uphold. You just posing for them pics so you can upload. Yeah, this the life that we made. In the dark like a sweet serenade.
Okay. No, this is dope. Like I said, the for me, it's sometimes, you know, I've gotten better at it, but it's just I listen to lyrics, and because I write lyrics and I write them so personal to me, it's like I know Pusha isn't doing this stuff, you know. But to me, the authenticity of music, I think, is what hits more for me, you know. So with this, it's a good song in general, but it's just not, you know, what I can relate with, you know. But there's aspects of it where it would make sense, you know, like I could still see this being used in celebration, you know what I mean? And it could be anywhere from, you know, just graduated college to, you know, and making a crazy dope business deal to, you know, getting a new placement at work, you know, like there's several different things that it could still apply to, especially with like the chorus, especially grinding, just getting a particular point. So there's still that relevance, you know, and just the bars he's just known for doing his crazy bars, you know. So this is dope.
Everything it does to be here for the night. Man, it feels good. Everything is right. Energy is strong enough to brighten city lights. My whole team winning, no vision or quit. I'd rather say I did than let them busters say I didn't. Let them talk about it, man. I'm already
what's crazy is they both have had beef with Drake, so this collaboration is even with that as well. So that's interesting. 2013 Island Def Jam. Man, so okay, so it's interesting that that even popped up, because I was wondering before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Catalog. Yeah. These are not singles. These are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So, anyways, I was just all like, is this new? But the fact that it can still be played, in 2025 and still sound good, that's dope. That's dope. I can dig it. I can dig it. I hadn't heard it before, so I was just all like, "Oh, when did this collaboration happen?" It's very very interesting. So that is cool. I went through this whole thing. I mean, it's still my first listen to it. So hey, it was dope. It was a dope little cut there. It's so interesting that it because this was recently uploaded from Pusha T's YouTube. So that's what threw me off. Like the timing is very, very interesting. I'm curious if there's something behind that. Because I think there was some recent stuff with Chris Brown and Drake as well. So that's why this is actually pretty interesting. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave, like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.